It's recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Hello and welcome.
Wait, it's just flashing. There we go. Now it's recording. Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome, everybody.
Okay.
Stole your thunder, Spaz.
To Mind the Gap, a critique of a really awesome fanfic, and we're gonna see if there's parts that aren't awesome and ones that are. I'm Spastique.
I'm Chibi Chen, or as my Skype says, Momiji.
Or just Roy, for God's sakes.
Fuck
and I'm TBNC. You'll be expecting me later.
And I'm
And I'm
Diz.
Alice.
Okay, one at a time, please.
I'm Deity Diz, and I am joining this critique once again. Go ahead.
I'm Alice. First time I hear Yay Ascendant Fangirl. Also, in Streamception.
Wait, I'm Crystal.
That's
And in case I say something, I am the
dope.
guy that does
Nope.
Oku's voice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yes, he is a male.
Cough, cough, magic fingers, cough, cough.
Shut up!
Shut up.
All right, let's get this train wreck on the road.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's
It's not a train wreck, it's awesome.
Up on the stream.
Alright, so
I consider all of my works a train wreck until they're finished, because no matter how much you want to, you just can't look away.
And I'm a pretty, pretty pony.
No!
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's get started with Chapter 7, Lock and Load. Very well... Blah, blah. Sorry, at least I'm getting that out of the way now.
yes.
Very little was said after that. Barely a word until Yukari returned. As soon as she did, Reimu asked her to take Isaac to the Kappa village, to get Nitori to equip him to survive the fight that was going to happen. She nodded, not going to question the Shrine Maiden before the incident. Another trip through the Nightmare Dimension, and Isaac was standing in a field. Bright and sunny as Isaac was told the hills of California were. This is the outskirts of the Kappa village. I'm sure we'll find Nitori out here somewhere, Yukari said, looking around, then down towards the large river running through the grassy hills. Sitting down by the shore was a silver...
Single.
Can't speak today!
That's alright, now they can
Was a single girl, blue-haired and wearing a green hat. Isaac found it odd enough for a second glance before Yukari started walking towards her without a second thought. Is that who we're looking for? He asked. Nitori, the woman said, her hands on on the parasol. Reimu has sent me to gather your help. An incident is taking place, and we need to prepare Isaac here with some equipment that will allow him to survive and fight back, as he has no grasp on Danmaku. She said, as the girl sitting by the river's edge put her hands on her lap and looked up. Well, sounds like a challenge. Sounds like a challenge. I'll take the job, she said, She took the small black block of plastic off of her lap. Of her lap. I know, it's
Plastic
supposed
of
to
her
be
lap.
off.
Derp.
And put it into one of the many pockets of the backpack she sat next to. Walk with me. I'll get a mental list together while we get to my place. The walk was surprisingly quiet. The small Kappa girl listing off items, shaking her head
Unsurprising.
lightly with each one. Yukari opened a portal, claiming she could hear her familiar calling to her, and left Isaac alone with Nitori. After a few steps, the Kappa stopped and sniffed the air. Do I smell oil? She asked quizzically.
Also, the S is
It took a
capitalized up here.
Yeah, grammar
Oh, yeah.
grammar and spelling are not my strong suits.
Well, if it's not
But
If
I take note of everything like that as I'm reading through it a second time, so I'll fix it. When I go through the entire thing after I'm done and edit the entire thing based on the critiques you guys are giving me, that's when
Okay.
I'll fix small stuff like that.
Alright.
Okay.
In other words, all derps are necessary until completion.
Bingo!
Yes.
It took a moment Or 4, the question to register in his head before Isaac answered her. Huh? Oh, yeah, I got tossed here right after work, so I didn't have time to change. Isaac sighed. I must have gotten something on my shirt while I was changing the oil from the truck. He muttered.
Wait, how come no one noticed that before?
It's actually mentioned in the first one. He has a stain of black on his shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. First chapter it's mentioned. He muttered, earning a smile from Notori as they started walking again. Work with your hands, I assume? I can respect that. She nodded and spied the small warehouse-like building that served as a lab for her. Here we are, she said and opened the sliding metal door, then pulled it closed when he was inside. I have a few treats for you, so wait here, she promised and put her pack down, running off to the back of the warehouse. Returning after 15 minutes. This is a major run-on sentence. I will fix that later. Her arms full of different things, ranging from grenades to blocks of C4 to some black discs to a broom.
I approve.
The last one confused Isaac until she set it down on the ground where it started to float.
This is some pretty cool shit.
Yes. Alright, crash course here. C4, Semtex, Witch's Broom, and these black discs are in case something bad happens and someone gets too close. She started explaining.
Would Nitori really, or anyone in Genzokyo really, like, possess this technology?
Yes.
Technically,
It's notorious.
canonically,
It would just happen to be called the same thing as it is in the